I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code until I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping, I hustle while you rest. We from the cook until ain't nothing left.
It's your boy Reality Round Bullard, man. I'm here with another episode of the Reality Round with my co-host
Boss Hawk 215 _ Reality Realm. Hey, listen, people. Thank you. We finally passed that 6K. We finally did, man. Now, see, if y'all have been, on point, whatever, somebody could have got a gift card or whatever. But you know what, though? Let's throw it out there. Bro. For 7K, we're going to throw a $50 gift card out there.
No doubt.
Get us 7K. Get us 7K, whatever. You know what, though? We're not going to tell you exactly what it is. You tell us what you want. $50 for wherever you want it to be. But you got to be that person that get us over that. All right? So, number one is, man, how are you feeling today, bro? How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, brother. Feeling pretty good.
Cool. That's what's up.
Yeah,
you got all that shit on. Yeah, he sucker punched me, y'all. He sucker punched me, but it's all good, though. All right, so listen. Life topics. Let's just jump right into it. First thing is, I want to get into the school systems. Why is it that they're still teaching these old, decrepit methods of teaching? I'm talking about as far as trigonometry. I took it back in high school. Didn't understand it. I passed it. However, at the same time, though, it never helped me in life. I never seen trig in my life with getting a job or doing a career. So why don't they just start doing, things like film and stuff like that? I get it. Everybody wants to be a movie director. I understand that. But, just older technologies, whatever, of learning instead of investing, instead of credit building, things like that that's going to help people these days. Let me get your take on that, bro.
I think personally, bro, that what you're seeing is it's a way of keeping certain facets of society turning. Think about it. There are people out there, their soul's job is to repair credit. There are financial planners out there, people who do this sort of thing to make a living in their day-to-day. It would kind of throw a serious hindrance to their goals in those professions if we were teaching these courses to children, because there really wouldn't be no need for them no more. It's kind of like if there was no crime, then why do we got police?
We got cops, yeah. Okay.
Like, I think that in some instances, when you look at that, if you look a little closer, you can answer your own question. I think that's what it is. I think they figure like, hey, man, you know what? We got to be careful, because if we prepare them too well for life, some of these jobs that have been around for years, all of a sudden they're obsolete.
Right. No, I feel you on that. I definitely do. I think the way I think about it is this, though, whatever. Prepare the kids. It could be something as stupid as, how to gain credit, how to rebuild your credit. Just little stuff like that instead of giving them film. Oh, in film class, I skipped film class every year every class my senior year. What? I'm going to go watch a movie? I might come in there every once in a while. But if I knew that was going to help me to gain, financial freedom going down the line, I would have went.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess we definitely are. This is one of the first subjects we kind of got a little bit of a difference on or whatever, because I'm like, you know what? If you teach me how to build my credit, okay, or what not to do or what to do coming out of high school, even coming out of college, I think a lot of people will be more well off or a lot better or a lot more comfortable. But as you said, I think it's a system thing.
Definitely.
I think it's a system thing, to where as though somebody got to be fucked up, and I guess it's just got to be whoever don't pay attention.
See, and that's where having the right kind of adult in your life will pay you dividends versus the kid that don't. Because if you got somebody in your life that's going to steer you in the directions that they know you need to be steered in, versus that kid that doesn't, when y'all get older, one guy's going to look a hell of a lot more prepared to deal with this world, and one just,
Right. That happens, whatever, but for me personally, whatever, if you're going to invest into just little, invest in the laptops and all this type of stuff, whatever. Let's invest into what's going to help somebody succeed later on in life. I mean, like back in the day, remember checkbooks was a thing. All right, so this might not come out your account at this point in time, whatever, but remember, you spent this.
Yeah.
It might take 7 days.
Right.
But, you spent this, so, when you go back to do something else, you can't do it. Or you need to be more mindful of what you're doing. So that's just my thing, whatever. I mean, I think if talking about building this country back up, whatever, and getting back on track, that's one thing I think that will help.
Most definitely. Absolutely.
Just throwing that out there. All right, bro. So let's move on from that. You got to start this one off. All right. So, are there more gay men now than ever? Or is it just more acceptable? And are there more lesbians now? Because they don't know if there are any straight men available or on the down low. Let's go.
All right. Well, first of all, I just want to let it be known that this was a topic that was given to us by a viewer by the name of at Ivy.149 on IG, Instagram. And,
well, you know what though? Look, you know what though? Applause, kudos. You know what? A lot of more people need to do that. But go ahead, keep going.
And to answer her question, I would say I feel like it's not that it's more. I think she's right in just that being so nowadays, it seems like being gay is almost like being trendy. Being, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's some type of new wave fad that can hit the scene. When people get things, it seems I've come to say this a lot about anything, not just sexuality, but anything. When people take the time to give it a title, watch out. It's about to really, really take off, bro. When a person, and so like if a person say, hey man, you know what? This guy is Metro, whatever. Like when you start hearing,
you could say Metro Cycle. You could say, oh, this guy had swag. What was swag before about like 10 years ago? Nobody even knew.
Right. So yeah, I would definitely say that. And then as far as the women go, as far as a women being a lesbian, I would see why a lot of them would think all of a sudden there's been an influx in homosexuality around the world just because of the way things are now. In all phases of life, it does seem like that, like the floodgates have opened. But I think what has happened is now that certain things seem to be once again quote unquote trendy, it just seemed like a lot of motherfuckers is raising their hand like, oh, me too.
Right.
Yup, over here too. You know what I mean? Let me just clarify something. I ain't talking about me. Yeah, let me just go ahead and put that on out there. I damn sure not talking about me, but I'm just saying for those that are, I think that's what's going on. That's why it's being interpreted the way it is. But one thing you guys ain't never got to worry about is no shit like that popping off with the kid, and that's reality.
Feel you on that, bro. Definitely feel you on that. And you know what though? I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, but not too much deeper. As far as gay men or whatever, it's always been gay men. I think it's been gay men since we can go back centuries, whatever. Mm-hmm. However, I think it's more acceptable now. It definitely is more acceptable now, whatever, because you know what? We're living in this quote unquote free world. Mm-hmm. And it's supposed to everybody, just fly your flag and do what you want to do. I'm not mad at it. The only thing that I can say about it is whatever, there always are awards and repercussions with everything you do.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't get upset when somebody calls you out for what you are, per se. And that's not to say, it's something bad. Mm-hmm. You have to wear that. And a lot of gay men don't want to wear that because they just want to be that other gender. But what is the other gender? Nobody knows.
You know what? I'm gonna say it this way. If you proud, be proud 100%. Don't be proud when it's a parade. Don't be proud when it's economically convenient to be.
You know what? When it's feasible for you.
Exactly. That's just like that to me. I look at that like a quote unquote holiday thug. Same kind of shit, homie.
No, real shit though. Real shit. You talking real shit.
A conveniency thug. Don't be a thug when it's convenient to be one, but now when another real nigga step in your face, you a bitch. See, right. I don't respect that. Because you was gangster no more than just maybe an hour ago when you was chomping this motherfucker over here who you know don't want no smoke. But now that this motherfucker head that he want all the smoke, and all of a sudden now you quoting Martin Luther King lines. Listen, man, I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden you just the most
shall overcome.
You overcoming. You the most righteous brother walking the face of the planet. Like you all that type shit. I ain't got time. That's that nut ass nigga shit right there. But all I'm saying is that if you proud, be proud all the time. It shouldn't matter who around. It shouldn't matter the circumstances because you proud, right?
Right. You showed this way. You showed this lifestyle. So
exactly. Stand what you do. Be able to stand what you do. Be a man.
They go back like the episode like 5 or 6. Yep, you right.
That's all I ask, man. That's all I ask. Like
no, but you know, though, the further my point though, whatever. I mean, we on the same page. I just more or less feel as like, you know what though? As you said, stand what you do, brother. Stand what you do. You there with me?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
All right, cool. Stand what you do. And as far as I mean the lesbian community goes, whatever, I would feel them, whatever, like if they feel is more comfortable with a female, whatever, because sometimes a guy, like a man, will fuck up a female psyche so bad to where as though they just want comfort. Who's going to give you more comfort than another female? I understand that. I get it. However, you can't just be like, you know, acting like your name changed from Denise to Duke. We can't do that. So at some point in time, whatever, certain things can only compress certain things. So I'm just going to say it like that. And it is what it is, man. We living in different times, you know?
I want to say something real quick before we move on, because I know we're about to. I remember this one situation, right, where somebody that I know, I ran into him, this was years ago, at the gas station.
Okay.
And I saw her. Every time we see one another, we would speak. So I spoke that day. I didn't know, now mind you, it had been a little while since I seen her. I didn't know that she had ventured down that other path. I didn't know that.
You didn't know she was Duke. Okay.
I didn't. No. She was like, I mean, I think she was still, what was the first name?
Denise. Okay. Denise, sorry.
Denise, but she was fucking with Duke. And when I spoke to her, Duke stepped from behind the receptacle, John, trying to give me the ice grill and trying to look like so when I seen that, I said, hold up. Let me stop you before you play yourself out here.
Right.
I said, now, I don't put my hands on women. I don't do that.
Right.
I said, but if you bring your ass over here trying to play that role, like you more man than me, I'm gonna knock you straight the fuck out. I said, I guarantee you, I will knock every tooth in your fucking head out of your mouth.
Right.
I said, that's just how it's gonna go down. I said, just for the simple fact, and I'm coming at you that way because I know where your mind is at.
Exactly.
I know how you thinking, and I'm about to show you how wrong you really are. I said, right. So she trying to, and mind you, she was out there she was really trying to put on a nice little show. And I told her, I said, but I noticed one thing, you're still over there.
Exactly. Bottom line.
Over there. You ain't talking that shit as you approach. You right. Still over there. And I told Shorty, I said, yo, get your little, whatever the fuck you want to call it, get this motherfucker before it get ugly out this bitch. Because if motherfucker bring your ass over here, it's gonna get fucking tragic.
Right. And I've been through those situations too, whatever. And I was cool with one, whatever. And I saw her. Yo, man, I hate this gas station situation. I saw her at the Sunoco, and you already know the Sunoco I'm talking about, whatever.
No doubt, no doubt.
And trying to
same.
give me a handshake. I said, "Yo, you sixth grade, you used to love me." She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Now you softened right up. Gave me a hug. Come on, stop playing this role, man. Come on. Cut it the fuck out.
Shit out of pocket.
Cut it the fuck out. All right, so let's move on, man. Hey, man, man, this NBA drama is crazy right now.
No doubt.
Crazy, man. Niggas acting like bras with all these millions. All right, so let's get into, as I like to call him, Kyrie Flat Earth Irving. I got another name for him, too. And his disappearing act just from the whole team. Like, how do you feel? You know what, though? I'm going to address this one.
Anyway.
That's some nut-ass shit. I'm going to tell you that's some nut-ass shit just because of the simple fact of you went from being with LeBron, saying, oh, I want my own team, to going to Boston. Oh, I didn't know what it took. So now you with the Nets and you just fucking disappear. We're probably the greatest player on the planet. Come on, dog. So even with that, whatever, so now you got James Harden. Are you coming back now? And on top of that, whatever, you were supposed to be at the game, but you on a political Zoom call? Bro, you serious? Yo, the boy weird as fuck, man. He is now, and I can't take full credit for the name, but I've been telling people, Flat Earth. That's what I've been calling him. He is Kanye Irving right now. Weird as fuck.
All right, wait a minute. Now, let me just say this. Just because we always try to be fair on this show. No, wait. Hear me out. In all fairness, we don't know everything that's going on with him. He might really be going through some changes, bro. He might be. I don't know.
Could be. But you've been going through changes for the last 3 to 4 years, though. Honestly, think about it.
Well, okay, no one's denying that. But I mean, Kanye West been going through his shit for a couple of years.
He been batshit.
But see, he took the initiative to put out there to the world. I don't know if you ever saw that interview he had with David Letterman, because Letterman got he got his Netflix joint that he do now.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yeah. He got a deal with Netflix, or he had one anyway, very recently too. I don't know. This shit changes so quickly. Maybe that ain't even the case no more. I don't know, but right. I know I saw an interview that he had with Kanye, and that's when Kanye told the world that he was on medication, man. Like he was bipolar, like he had issues. So that explained a lot of what.
Right, so you know what? Let's dispel this Kanye shit real quick. Whatever, Kanye, you've been fucking crazy and been fucking weird since you said you wanted Kim Kardashian after you saw the Ray J porno. Let's be real here. Why would I want somebody that I done seen get smashed?
Maybe he didn't take his meds that day. I don't know, man.
Bro,
listen,
come on, man.
Listen, brother.
We can't do that one right there.
I don't know. I wasn't there, but and I wasn't there for this Kyrie shit either. But I will say this: we just don't know what all. I got a feeling that story has yet to be written to its fullest. I think it's going to be some other things that's going to come out in the wash eventually.
That's true. I mean, you never know.
Especially if he never plays again. And now I did hear that he retired. Did you hear anything about that yet? Any more about that?
I did hear something about that, whatever, but it wasn't confirmed.
Okay.
It wasn't confirmed at all.
Well, then that means chances are, if it hasn't been confirmed by now, at this point in the day, considering when we first talked about it, it's probably not even true.
Right. No. Confirmation, I think we on the same page will be with Woj or Sam Charney or whatever. Like that's my confirmation.
Okay.
So no, nothing about that. Nothing at all. Now, what was confirmed and we're gonna get into a segue right here or whatever. Perfect. Your boy James Harden. He was wilding out with the Rockets, whatever, disrespectful as shit, whatever. I think he pushed his way out of there. He pushed his way out. But the way he did it, though, it was kind of funny to me.
Well, why he got my boy, though?
I'm just saying, though. I mean, whatever. So, look, right? So, I'm looking, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, so he really got on the interview at the podium and said what he said. So, what he said was this. Well, I think a reporter asked him something left or whatever, and he just was like, I love Houston. I love Houston.
Oh, I saw that.
Houston is great to me.
Right.
But, I think this team is not good enough. I did all I could and got up and walked off.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now he did that, whatever, and what happens the next day? He gets traded.
Well, you got to. When a player takes a
they should have been traded him, though. They should have been traded him. When he came in looking like Lamont Sanford from Sanford and Son, they should have been traded his ass.
So wait, you trying to tell me that he looked like Lamont when he was about to go fight JoJo Jackson? That's what, because he was looking nasty,
bro.
Did you see?
Have you seen James Harden lately?
Yeah, I seen him.
And I was everything, yeah.
Bro, I was gonna say on that. Somebody put a meme up for this nigga jogging around pregame talking about just talking about some James Harden out there looking like Rick Ross. I'm saying, shit. I was like, dang,
it's wild though. I was looking like, he can't be. But you know what though? That's the crazy part. Whatever. It's like, this man really forced his way out of an organization that's already paying him about $36 million a year.
So,
now, I'm not mad for player empowerment. I'm not mad for that. What I'm mad for is whatever. Y'all should have just traded him earlier before this even happened.
I think that they kind of looked at it like he was one of the premier players in the NBA. If you look at it like, I
understand that, yeah.
The whole thing, the beard, that's what he's known as, the beard and all that shit. Like he kind of embodies a lot of what is today, if you notice, with these younger.
Right.
He kind of embodies it. So therefore, I guess they figure like, we're going to hold on to this fucking nutbag as long as we can until we just feel like we can't no more, and then we'll kick his ass out of here. But once a player shows you that they're willing to berate you in front of the world, your organization, it's time for that motherfucker to roll. Real
yeah, because I sent you the joint, whatever. John Wall was like, he really quit after 9 games. And then I don't know if I sent you the joint with Boogie. Boogie was like, damn, like disrespect started before this interview. Like he been disrespectful.
Yeah.
So it's more or less like, I guess the players felt that.
But that make me wonder what was going on. I mean, like he wasn't chopping you in the locker room or nothing.
Somebody got socked. I'm just saying that somebody got socked on some old school shit. Somebody had to get socked. I don't know who it was, but somebody got socked.
It seemed like something happened because for you to say that, that's going to automatically make me go, well, damn, what the fuck? Like, what happened? Like, what?
About it. Usually players say, I'm letting him get his bag, let him get his money, wherever he wants to go. No, them niggas was like, man, this nigga wild. Remember he threw the ball at the boy head, whatever, at practice. So I don't know, Harden might be a thug. I don't know, man. He might be, man. I highly doubt it, but I don't know. I have no clue. All I'm saying is, whatever, on some real tight time, situation seems a little funny to me. This had to be one of them 30 for 30s, man.
Stick around. Probably will be.
And not even on top of that, whatever, think about it this way, bro. Damn. So you sent me the report, whatever, and I'm not trying to single you out, whatever, but I seen it somewhere else as well. So that James Harden and Kyrie Irving are trying to create their own one-on-one league.
Yeah, that's what we do now, one-on-ones.
What happened to the team game of basketball? It's 4 other players.
Well, I mean, a lot of times if you think about it, now you may answer your own question with your question.
Yeah.
Because for years, going back to the beginning of all this basketball shit. There's always been this debate about who was the GOAT, who's the greatest of all time. That's an individual accolade. And then, like, when you say, well, what ball player is the best? Who's the best ball player in the game today? That's an individual accolade. So now you figure, like, okay, if you have a league where everybody in this league is just playing each other one-on-one, whoever wins the chip in that shit can most definitely say, I'm the man.
I mean, yeah, but no, but you know what, though? You'll be no better than the street ball legend.
I guess that's enough for some motherfuckers.
Man, listen.
For whoever
ain't got that jury.
For whoever decide to play in that shit, apparently that's enough for them.
True.
And I'm sure they're gonna have trophies and rings and all that shit. I'm sure they will.
True. No, we'll try. But you know what, though? It's not that NBA jewelry, though. That's what you play the game for.
Well, yeah, I mean,
every kid has wanted to go to the league. Like, yo, you know what? I want to win the trophy. I want to have the ceremony. I want to do all that. Fuck the ceremony. You're gonna be at Baxter's? The fuck, like what?
Hey man, listen, ain't nothing like
shit. Like real shit.
It ain't nothing like getting a ring, a trophy, and a cheesesteak. I mean, you did say Baxter's, didn't you?
I mean, the only thing I'm saying is this, bro. That's the only thing I'm saying, man. And I really want you, and I want the whole world to know, because we got viewers all over the world. If you do not win that NBA jewelry, you are not worthy. Bottom line.
I'm not arguing the point.
I'm a fantasy football champion. It's not like I won a Super Bowl championship. They're like, what the hell?
Wait a minute. Hold up. No.
What are you talking about? Oh,
no.
Here we go.
No. You're not going to.
Oh, you was in that league that year. My fault. Damn, my bad, bro.
Yeah, and I got fucking robbed.
You ain't get robbed. Who did you draft as your quarterback? Who you draft?
I got robbed.
Who did you draft as your quarterback?
Because no. Let me explain why I say I got robbed though. I got robbed because I think it was intentionally. I was intentionally left out of the loop of how to draft my players early on, and I had the computer.
That is the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard.
The computer was picking my shit, and I was like, "Well, damn, who the fuck? Why would you draft that motherfucker?" Like, and it's crazy, but you know what though? Hey, but doing what I do.
You still was around. You still was around.
Still made it work. You know what I'm saying?
You still was around. I mean, you was around, whatever. But you know what though? Now this year, we're doing this year. So, all right. I'm sorry. We kind of got sidetracked. My bad.
Yes, we did. No, that's because the only reason why we got sidetracked is because you tried to give yourself a plug and shit. Talking about I'm fantasy champion and all that. Man, I know nobody trying to hear that shit, dog. Get out of here, man.
I mean, yo, man, I'm actually, two-time fantasy. Not in that league, whatever. I got another championship too.
Well, I wasn't there for that one. I wasn't around for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was in the mix, the shit would have been lit. And that's reality.
All right. Well, you know what, though? You in the mix of two leagues. You don't even know about it yet. But that's cool.
Let's have it.
All right, man. All right. So we got that down. All right. So let's go right into it, man. We're kind of speedballing through this thing, whatever. But that's good, though. So now we are going into the NFL playoff review and predictions. Let's go to the review.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the Colts and the Bills. We both picked the Bills. I mean,
Yeah, well,
This is the reason why I wanted to get that out the way first.
Wait, what you mean? What you talking about?
No, I'm just saying I wanted to get out the way first, whatever. Go ahead. You know what? Right. Plug your team. Get your props. Go ahead. I get it. I understand it.
How they say it online, I'm going to just leave that there for a minute.
Okay. All right. That's cool. That's what's up. All right. So after that, who was it? You got to help me out a little bit too, because I can't remember every playoff game.
We talked about, we both picked Seattle over the Rams. We were both wrong about
that. That was an upset, y'all.
Yeah, we was both. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
That was an upset.
I didn't know.
What though? It was kind of crazy. It was like, yo, you know what? We thought Goff not playing would, be a reason, whatever. But damn, it's like, what the hell?
But he ended up playing. You know that?
Exactly.
And the backup, the young bull, got knocked out the game, so he had to just come in and he willed them to a victory. But now,
and yo, he got Madden 93, dog. I saw the ambulance. I'm like, oh shit.
yo, I'm surprised. Yeah, how about it? He definitely got
Madden 93 right there, or whatever.
that shit. I'm surprised niggas wasn't getting ran over. Like
Right.
the ambulance to come out and run the whole fucking that shit.
Yeah, you remember that shit, yo? I swear, yo, man. A lot of people remember, like, what, Madden 93, nigga? You remember the ambulance used to come over and run everybody over and back up, whatever, me out. Like, what?
And take away the injured player, nigga. You just
Right.
injured the whole fucking game, nigga.
You just kill everybody on the field.
Out of pocket. Out of pocket.
Oh man! All right, so we got that out the way. All
Yeah,
right,
but
so the Bucks beat the Washington football team.
we both picked that.
Yeah. I lost on the Saints and the Bears.
Yes, you did.
I did.
You did.
All right, Sam, my fault. I respect it. Whatever. Do better next round. That's all I'm saying. Do better next round. Y'all won. All right, let's go back to the AFC. It was them two. Who else was it? Oh, damn, who y'all, bro?
Oh yeah, you also lost on that the Titans and Ravens prediction.
Yeah, I did. Yo, man. I'm betting like shit these days.
Should have followed.
Definitely did.
You should have
I
followed.
ain't seen motherfucking Lamar dance legs, whatever, doing all that. Because that's all you got is dance legs. That's it. I ain't see that shit. So, all right, cool. So you know what? I'm down 2. And we got to get into the new predictions.
Yes, we do.
So I'm starting off first with Chiefs versus Browns. Should be a good game. I'm not discrediting the Browns. I think it should be about 27-14. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what 27-14 with like a late pull away?
You a motherfucker.
I'm asking that's because look,
Motherfucker, man. You're a motherfucker with this one.
No.
I think we should control the whole game, whatever, but not, like they're gonna give us some problems just with their run game. That's the problem I see.
Okay.
So ain't no late pullaways. We should be ahead on the scorecards. Going into the 12th, we just gotta just kind of level it out. That's all.
I see that game the same way. I see that game the same way.
Okay, so you're saying like 27-4 or maybe 31-10 or something like that?
I like how you did that right there, but yeah.
I'm saying, so what are you saying then? What are you saying?
I'm saying that I see that you guys will primarily control the game. However, there will be points of the game where they may give you a little push, but y'all gonna do what y'all gotta do when it's all said and done. And I think that you probably will win like something like 24-14 or 17 or some shit like that. Like I could see that.
Wait, 24-17. Okay, all right. Okay, I will be calling you that day.
Or maybe 28. I don't know, something along them lines.
No, just answer your phone, bro. That's all I'm asking. Just answer your phone. That's all I'm saying. All right, 24-17. Book it. All right. So Bills and the Ravens. Now, let me speak up before you say anything, whatever. There is no way that the Ravens are going to go on the road. And I'm not just saying this, people, just because I feel as though I want us to play in the AFC chip. I would love it. But I just don't see them giving the Bills problems. And you know what? This might be a slaughter. It might be a slaughter. So I'm going to go out on a limb. My prediction will be 35-20. 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals from the Ravens, 35 from the Bills.
I would love so much for that to be. You know what? I would love it. You get no complaints from me in your prediction. Now, I'm a diehard fan, so I'm never gonna pick against us. I don't give a fuck who we playing. I don't give a fuck what the circumstances are. I'm always gonna pick us. So yeah, I predict us to win the game. Now, me personally, and I'm not you know, I know a lot of people won't hear me say this and be like, well, I'd expected this from you, but nah, this is just real shit what I'm about to say. There has been a score for 42-17 in my head regarding our game.
Okay.
I do see them scoring a couple of touchdowns because, you know, I wish I was more sure about what the weather was going to be.
Say what you feel, bro. Say what you feel. No matter.
I'm just a little unsure of weather-wise because I think that bad weather can completely change the scope of a lot of things in this game. And but if the weather is not bad, or if it's just maybe like if it snows in true shower fashion to the point where it's like not much accumulation, that's like just enough to maybe get into the way of your vision a little bit, maybe.
Right.
I think that if we play our cards right, we can force Mr. Jackson. If we can force him in some third and longs, he has to throw that.
He's not a passer. We talked about this. He's not a passer. So if you can keep him first, second down to minimal games, you won the game. That's how we beat him every time. I've seen it. I watched every game against the Ravens. First, second down, you keep him the minimal games, whatever. And if he breaks one out, it is what it is. He's still a great runner from the quarterback position. We know this.
Right.
But if you keep him the first and second down, whatever, and he get that uncertainty, whatever, when it comes to third down and it's a pass, you won the game.
I've been saying it all week. I feel like we need to load up the box and make him beat us throwing the football.
You know what, though? 8 or maybe 8.5. Play with his mind a little bit. If you go 8.5, he think he gonna bomb? You're not.
Well, I mean, no disrespect, but their wide receiver core don't scare me.
Hollywood Brown could get a little loose.
He's a burner. He's definitely capable of getting loose, but see, I feel like we're good enough. Our secondary, it's more. When I say that their core doesn't scare me, that speaks more to the greatness of our secondary, not
your defense as a whole. Honestly, when you think about it, like
exactly. I feel like we can. Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again, man. I feel like we could ball with anybody.
Okay.
I feel like we could ball with anybody. I feel like right now, man, I feel like we are capable of beating anybody that steps on that field with us.
So you ready to come to Arrowhead? That's what you're saying.
You know what?
You know what? This is going to sidetrack us. Let's not do this right now.
We just got to win on Saturday. And if we win on Saturday, you damn right we coming to Arrowhead. We coming to Arrowhead with fucking
you ain't got no shit. Well, if we lose with everything, that's something different. So, but honestly, whatever. I don't see us lose. I mean, any given Sunday, anything happens. So, I'm gonna say I'm like 9.9% sure that we will lose. I'm sorry, that we'll win.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. So, all right. So let's move on. What I knew this was going to be a long-winded thing. I already knew it. All right, bam. So we got that. Then we got, all right. So who else played in the AFC? Was it it was y'all and the Colts. It was
What the
AFC from last week.
Oh, AFC from last week. Shit, I think that was it. That was all of it. It was us and the Colts. It was the Titans.
We missing somebody. Oh, Browns and the Steelers upset.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Browns and the Steelers upset. I didn't see that coming. At all. I was actually prepared to go play the Ravens because that was the next game for us, or whatever. Before the game, but then all that tick-tocking and all that shit, whatever, that shit went out the fucking window.
What did I send you in that message, bro? That message. It's time for Ben to go.
Yo, niggas looking so stupid. I'm like, y'all really, And you know what though? I blame Tomlin too, whatever, because you should have, put that bitch on the muzzle. Juju Smith's sister? No, he was trash this year. Get on the muzzle. Come here, man. Shut the fuck up.
And not to mention, during the game when they was getting their ass handed to him, he dancing out on the field like before the ball hike. He's standing up in the field, dancing and shit. I'm like, what is your problem with this dancing shit?
The problem is this is the problem. You can't get in their head. You already done pissed them off. It's kill, murder, death, homicide at this point. Like, come on.
I think he needs to retire from football and do something the fuck else. I think he needs to go to Dancing with the Stars and direct that show. And you'd be cool with that. Yeah. How about that?
You could be all right with that shit.
You need to be the new host. Yeah.
You definitely will be all right with that, man. You definitely will. All right, so to mix it back up, whatever. All right, so we got, like I said, as far as y'all game go, whatever, we kind of mix it up a little bit. That's my fault. All right, so them two, whatever. So we got to get to the NFC, Packers and the Rams this week coming up.
Well, you know what? Damn, wait a minute. Let me slow down because the way that the Rams line, if that D line carries that.
So Aaron Donald said he felt great. So that changes the whole ball game.
Dang.
That's what he said out of his mouth. And he said it today as well.
What's the weather going to be like in fucking
Green Bay? Who knows, man? You know it's going to be cold as hell.
I like Green Bay at home.
You like Green? Okay.
I like him at home. I just think golf might get up there and just do golf like shit when it's needed for him.
You know what? I'm going to do what I usually do and go out. I'm going out on a limb, man. I'm sorry, going out on a limb. I'm going to go with the Rams.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Rams because you know what, though? The one thing they have is a cover corner that can shut Devontae Adams down.
I forgot about that. That's going to be a hell of a matchup between Ramsey and Adams. Yeah, that's going to be.
He got what it takes. Whatever. Florida State alumni. You know he has what it takes to shut down your best number one. That's all bottom line. You got something to say?
I'm not even getting into that. I'm gonna let that on.
All right.
All this.
All right. I just want to make sure you ain't nothing to say. That's all.
Yeah, I don't got nothing to say to that, bro.
Terrorize wide receivers. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
and just people in the mouth after the game, but that's besides anything.
He ain't shut shit down when he came to Buffalo, but go ahead.
Too cold. Anyway, so listen, right? We're going to go to the Saints versus the Bucks.
I got the Saints, and yeah, I think the Saints because they didn't all, they swept them this year. They handed their ass to them twice. At one time, they blew them the fuck out bad. I feel as though now I know historically they say it's hard for one team to beat another team 3 times in the same season, but I think you're going to see it now.
You have other ulterior motives as well. Well, I'm not getting into that.
Yeah. Fuck Tom Brady. Yes.
See, just what I'm talking. See.
But that's not what this is about. I'm
going to say push. I'm saying push.
He ran away. But we're not talking about it.
I'm saying push. I can't call this game. Just because of the two things we just talked about.
What about
saying push? But I do hope that the Bucks win.
Why? Why does it matter?
Well, because you know what though, I don't really like the way we'll talk about this off camera or whatever.
Okay.
We'll talk about this off camera. I have a really good reason, whatever. It was a lot of dirty things that was going on between that New Orleans and Kansas City game that I really didn't respect.
Okay.
Made me want to blow some shit up. All right, cool. So we are moving on to the last segment. We are at the goal line, bro.
No doubt.
Man. All right. So we're going to go into why you so Joe. So I'm starting you off. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start it off, whatever, because mine's not that deep. James Harden, why are you running back to Kevin Durant? Why are you doing it? I don't understand it. Whatever. We had a chance. Anybody that knows me, I'm an original Seattle Supersonics fan. I didn't run. I adopted my new team as the Oklahoma City Thunder. I went through the ups and downs, whatever. And we was right there. We was in the finals. and you just fucking disappeared. I don't know if the pussy was that good in Miami. I don't know if the drinks was that good. I have no fucking clue. But I know one thing: you disappeared, whatever, when you was right next to this man as young boys. Let's get this done. We had this chance to offset the LeBron and D Wade thing, whatever. We was right there. What did you do? You fucking folded, man. You disappeared. But now you're going to run to him, 13, 12 years in the league because he got a couple rings? Don't mean you're going to win another one. You know what? The one thing I say is whatever, you, Durant, I love him to death, whatever. He's probably one of the greatest players I ever saw with my eyes, whatever. His weirdo ass and Flat Irving, or Kanye Irving, however I want to call him, depending on the situation, whatever. Y'all all deserve each other. Y'all can go whatever and go to strip clubs and do whatever y'all want to do, whatever, and not win shit. Y'all don't fucking work together. All y'all is, besides KD, Kyrie, you, and James Harden is fucking ball hogs. That's all I got to say, man. That's all I got to say. You know what, though? Rest in peace, bitches. Go ahead. You got it, bro. Wait. You know what? Go ahead. You got it. Shit.
I just want to ask the question of why are you so Joe to every so-called NFL pundit, every analyst who are just sitting around a motherfucking ass talking all this slick shit about my squad, about how we ain't got a snowball's chance in hell of beating the Ravens this week. You know,
yeah, I don't get that.
I don't understand this shit. I don't know why is it that when it comes to my Bills, somebody somewhere always got something to say. Now, I could take the initiative to put a couple of cats directly out there.
I think you should. Me personally, I think you should. At least one.
Wait, it ain't time yet. Oh, you want one? You just want one?
Just one.
One motherfucker's Nick Wright. I'm going to definitely say that dude, yo, I don't know what it is. Nick Wright. You know that clown.
Who's naming it? I don't know him. Go ahead, though.
All right, yeah, little turtle head motherfucker. Probably never played a professional sport, or no, excuse me, not professional sport. Probably never played a pickup game of anything in his life. He probably was that little fucking nerd on the sideline that never got picked, never got selected, but right. He was smart. He was smart though, so he was able to go and get his, get his education in order, so he can get his gigs and shit. So this is his revenge. This is his payback. This is his way of being relevant by talking shit about these different athletes, about the shit he never was capable of being. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he's one of them. He ain't by himself, though, but he is one of them. And I'm just want to ask him, why are you so fucking Joe, my man? I mean, you've been Joe. I could just count you know that expression, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Oh,
right.
The Jonas of Nick Wright. Let me count the ways. I could talk about the way you used to suck LeBron dick cyberly. That cyber sucking.
Cyber sucking, yeah.
I mean,
hey, wait, bro. Let me stop right there, whatever. If anybody hears it, if you use this, we're getting this copyrighted because we ain't gonna do this shit no more. Cyber sucking is our turn. Continue on.
Yes. So, you cyber suck LeBron. You in a way you kind of sort of cyber suck Jordan too, because every time you turn around, every time that man went to go take a cyber piss, he couldn't because he was looking down at your lips, wrapped around his shit for talking shit about Mike, trying to say that he wasn't that height. You need to fall the fuck back. Don't get mad because your skills on the court in a football field is whack, and that's reality.
Well, there you have it. Reality Realm Ron has spoken. Shit. I mean, I don't have nothing to say, man. Besides this, time is looking good. Let's go ahead and wrap it up.
Once again, I just want to say how much we love y'all for kicking it with a couple of brothers who put it down like no other. It's your boy, Reality Ron Bullard, my man, Chris Black. When you need a reality check, the reality realm is where you want to be at. We'll be back next week in the building, God willing, and that's reality.
Holla at us.
I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code, I take my last breath, I'm never sleeping. I hustle while you rest. We from the cooking, so ain't nothing left.